Hello friends, this is Anna Gandrabura, aka Annglish, and today I would like to talk about fears. I'm going to talk about top fears that prevent you from speaking English fluently. So what are they? Fear number one, and there are going to be three of them by the way. Fear number one, it's fear of making mistakes. Now, can you please tell me, but be honest, are you afraid to make mistakes when you speak in English in front of other people? Are you afraid to make a mistake when you are writing a message to a native speaker, for example? I'm pretty sure 99% of English learners are afraid to make mistakes. However, this is the biggest mistake that they make. You should not be afraid to make mistakes. You should actually want to make mistakes, because when you make mistakes, this is when you learn actually. Because if you don't make mistakes, it means that you're not doing anything. If you're not doing anything, you're not progressing, right? So when you make mistakes, you are progressing. And if there is an opportunity, if there is someone who can actually correct you when you speak English, this is when you progress even faster. That is why you need to change your mindset. You need to change what you think about mistakes and your fears about them. You should change your fear into your desire to make mistakes. You should want to make mistakes, and you should be happy when someone is correcting you, because that way you have an opportunity to improve, to correct yourself right away. Now, there is a tip that I would like to share with you how to deal with mistakes. So whenever you are, let's say you are speaking and someone corrects you, you made a grammar mistake in a sentence and they corrected you, what should you do? It's important, in order not to repeat this mistake again and to learn from this mistake, it's important that you repeat the corrected version, the corrected sentence, for example. If you let's say you forgot the S ending in a verb, right? You said he go there instead of he goes there. So somebody corrected you and you should repeat the correct sentence yourself. So you should say he goes there, for example. Fear number two that prevents you from speaking English fluently is a fear of judgment. Fear of being judged by other people and fear of looking stupid. This is not only about English learning, this is about many other things. This is about also public speaking. We are afraid to speak in public because we are afraid to look stupid. We always think about what other people think about us. But here is a secret, guys. No one thinks about you personally, your persona. People are selfish by their nature. They only think about themselves. So whenever you're speaking in English or you're speaking in any other language, they don't think about you. They don't judge you. They just listen to you and they're trying to understand you. This is what you need to keep in mind when every time you are afraid to speak in public, because you think that you're like, oh, what will they think about me if I make a mistake, or will I look stupid and things like that. People don't think about you. They just listen to you and they're trying to understand what you're saying. That's all. They're not judging you. They don't think you're stupid because they don't care. People care about themselves. They don't care about you. Remember this for life. Life lesson from Anna. Fear number three is a fear of time. Yes, so fear of time prevents you from speaking English fluently now, because there are two types of people. One type, they think that it's too late for them to learn English. Have you ever met those people? Once, one of my Instagram followers, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, I have quite a big following there, so join me and learn English with me on my Instagram channel, as well as spy on my life. So my Instagram follower once sent me a message telling me, Anna, I'm 39 years old. Is it too late for me to start learning English? I was like, what? What do you mean it's too late? It's never too late. Once I had a student, she was 70 years old, and she came to me to learn English because she just wanted to have a new hobby, and she always liked English, and it was the time for her she had the time to learn. Age is not a barrier for learning English. It's never too late. Actually, the time is always now. So if you're watching this video, the time for you is probably now, because you got interested to learn, what stops you from speaking English fluently? Okay, so there's one type of people. The second type of people, this is where people that they think that, okay, I will do it later. It's too soon, right? So like one type, they think it's too late. The second type, they think it's too soon. And you know, like there are a lot of people who think, okay, now I don't need English, but I will learn it in 2 months, for example, or in 6 months and things like that. This is also wrong. Again, if you're watching this video or if you started thinking about English, it means that time is now, because there is never too soon for English. There is too late. I mean, in terms of like, I should have done it months ago or I should have done it years ago. Beware of this fear of time. And remember, there is never too late. There is never too early to learn English. The time is always now. So I want you to start acting right now and make the first step towards your English goal.